Okay, so as a progressive, I have something to say about the current progressives in Congress supporting Joe Biden for president in 2024. Bernie, AOC, most of the other squad, the true progressives, the true progressives in Congress have come out and endorsed Joe Biden for president. And a lot of progressives, are obviously having a problem with that. I'm saying no problem with that. I'm going to tell you why. This is actually good politicking because if Joe Biden loses in November, you can't blame progressives. Because progressives right now, the Bernies and the AOCs of the Democratic Party, are openly supporting Biden 2024. They're all on board. It has been our experience, if you are progressive, you know all about it, to be demonized and scapegoated after Democrats lose elections. They always point the finger at me, and they point the finger at you. Blaming progressives is as old as time. The sun sets in the west, water is wet, and progressives get blamed by Democrats when they lose elections. You can set your watch by it. It's so reliable. Well, maybe not this time, because it looks like Biden's going to lose. Biden is behind in 7 swing states right now to Trump. He is down in other states that are not swing states. Biden is polling nationally at 36%. No president in United States history has won re-election polling in the 30 percentile range. Nancy Pelosi, Jeffries, Schumer, name the top Democrat. They have all conveyed to Joe Biden behind the scenes to step down. Senators cannot win their elections. The down ballot is going to suffer. And ultimately, the House will be retained by Republicans. The Senate will be lost to the Republicans as well. And Trump will easily beat Biden with these poll numbers. Miracles happen. Polls do change. Polls are just a snapshot in time. But right now, we're reading the writing on the wall. And the writing on the wall says Joe Biden will lose if the election was today. A lot of miracles to pull, a lot of rabbits to pull out of hats down in the future, this fall for the Democrats. And as far as Joe Biden staying in the race, he says he's staying in the race. He's at home right now recovering from COVID. Said as soon as he's done quarantining for his 2 or 3 days, he's hitting the campaign trail. This guy is stubborn. This guy won't even listen to the most important people in his party. People who need to win their elections. People who rely on Joe Biden. He's not listening. So if this is the case, and Joe Biden does run, no matter what his party is saying to him, and he loses in November, it will not be because of progressives like you and me. It will be not because of progressives like AOC and Bernie Sanders. The Democrats will lose the narrative. Oddly enough, we're going to probably lose the country and a whole lot of other human rights along the way if Trump gets in there. I really don't want to see that happen. But let's say he does. Progressives will have the absolute political, moral high ground that has been snuffed out and scapegoated by the establishment Democrat class for as long as I've been alive. Like, we've been blamed for literally every failure, real or perceived. Most of them have been perceived. Most of them is because they run shitty candidates, okay? That's what happens when you lose elections. You're usually running a bad candidate, which, there's no self-reflection with establishment Democrats, because they're always like saying, oh, look at them. Look how bad they are. Never even saying, well, look how bad we are. We're not doing anything for the working class of America. So they're not going to be able to blame us, guys. If Biden goes ahead and runs this election, which as of today, it looks like he's going to do, it won't be our fault. Because you know what? I live in a swing state. I'm going to vote for Joe Biden. I'm going to vote Democrat across the ballot. Because the Republican Party, by and large, is a Christo-fascist cult, and they need to be defeated in November for the sake of future court appointments, for the sake of salvaging whatever democracy we have left, whatever human rights we fought for this past century. We have to show up, right? There's no choice there. We have to show up and vote against these lunatics who are hell-bent on taking away freedoms and liberties that we've enjoyed our whole lives. So that has to happen. But I tell you one thing. If Biden runs, screws this up, and Trump gets in there, it's go time. There will be an overhaul in the Democratic Party, unlike anything we've ever seen in our lifetime. Because losing to Donald Trump a second time, wow. It would be a watershed moment. It would be such a pivotal moment in history to lose to Donald Trump the second time. There would have to be a complete overhaul of the Democratic brass, the people in charge. And progressives are on the back burner for that. And I'm here for it. I know you're here for it. So keep that in mind. Let me know your thoughts about this video. I hope you're having a lovely day and a good summer. Get outside, go for a walk, see some nature, talk with your friends, talk with your family, talk to a tree, talk to a bird. I don't care. I won't make a judgment. I won't. Life's too hard sometimes. Get out and enjoy your day today. I'll talk to you soon.